Asad Experience family, welcome back to my channel, and I already told you that whenever you're watching this channel, you are having an Asad experience. So my name is Asad, and currently I'm still in the Pearl of Africa. That's Kampala, Uganda. And before going straight to the point is, I'm a very huge fan of the mantra of Jeff Bezos. He says that if you don't have facts, you're just another guy with the opinions. I'm a fan of facts. I love facts, and I love data. Okay, so after arriving here, I have been into Kampala for 2 weeks and 1 day now, and actually this is the first day of Ramadan. Ramadan Mubarak to all Muslims. We are fasting. This is our first day. I happen to visit. This is the King's Palace of Buganda, and we are at the palace currently. So if you're not in a rush while watching this video, we're gonna get a whole tour of the palace. We're gonna get to learn and to know about the history of the leadership and geopolitics of Uganda. I hope you stick around with me during this video, and I'm gonna be with my brother again, once again on the channel.
Ivan Attire is my name.
Yes.
It's a privilege to be here.
Okay.
I'm going to be taking them around the King's Palace, the important history that they need to hear about this kingdom, because this kingdom is important in the history of Uganda. When you listen to their anthem, they say Ekitiibwa kya Buganda kyavadda.
What does that mean?
Like how important this king is came from long way. This is Buganda, so you just add letter B on Uganda to get Buganda. Now you get it.
I'm confused.
This is Uganda.
Okay.
You just add letter B behind Uganda to get Buganda.
So that's how important.
So it's like the name of our country came from
their tribe.
Their tribe.
Oh my goodness, that was hitting on the nail. So we'll be having other friends around. So I hope you're gonna enjoy this whole video. You watch to the end. Please like this video. Okay, don't go far without liking it, and leave your comment in the comment section so that I know, are you really enjoying the content, or which kind of content do you want me to be bringing to you? Way back before, if you remember, when I was in South Africa, I was in those southern countries, I always believed I don't like to visit these historic places, you know.
But they have a lot of information.
Yeah, they do matter.
To get Uganda, you take away the beef from this kingdom.
Oh my goodness. So
let's go the other side.
Let's go the other side and make this happen.
And when he dies, he gets a body within his own palace, and then it becomes a tomb altogether. So when Mutesa died in 1884, he was buried at Kasubi, where he had established his palace. Then one had to look for another place to establish his own palace, because his father's palace has already turned into a tomb house. So he came here and he established his palace.
So he's the one that established this palace.
Yeah, but not that modern one. Building, yeah. For him, we established the other traditional palaces, which are grass thatched in the form of a hut structure.
Right.
Yeah, using like vegetal materials like tree poles, spear grass, and other vegetal materials. So Mwanga was challenged during his regime because that was the highest peak for colonialism. And remember, his father purposely invited the missionaries like to spread the gospel and to teach his people how to read and write. And at the end of that day, they ended up collaborating with the British colonialists to manifest several colonial policies. So it is less wonder, therefore, that the king resisted against colonialism, and he collaborated with his colleague, that is Omukama Kabalega from his region, Bunyoro, to fight against colonialism. So unfortunately, our king and Kabalega were defeated because they were only lasted for 2 years by the British, and both of them were taken to exile in the Seychelles Island.
What year was that?
That is Indian Ocean, 1897.
1897. So 2 years after Africa was divided.
Yeah, 1897. So later, the kingdom was vacant without a king, because he had already went into exile. So the Scotch people in the kingdom decided to crown his son. This is Kabaka Daodichwa.
At a young age.
Yeah, so surprisingly, he became a king when his father was still alive.
Right.
Yet in our tradition, we always receive a new king after the disappearing of the current king. And he was very young. He was crowned at 1 year.
Wow.
Because he was born in 1896, then 1897, when his father was taken to exile, they crowned him.
Okay.
So due to the fact that he was very infant, he was crowned with the 3 assistant chiefs who nurtured him until when he became mature. And that is Sapolo Kagwa, Zakaria Singli, and Stanley Mugwanya. Yeah, if you read about the history of Buganda Kingdom, those people, they are more pronounced.
They're very important.
Yeah, and because he was
they basically
very young,
saved the kingdom.
Yeah, of course, because they nurtured the king who was infant during that period. Yeah. And because he was very infant, he couldn't establish his own palace during that period. So he was taken to his father's palace. Then later, 1903, his father died in exile in the Seychelles Island. And his body was brought back here in 1910. Which literally means that this Kabaka one was supposed to be buried within his own palace, which he had established here. But due to the fact that his palace was already occupied by his son, altogether, Daudichwa, they couldn't bury him here. That's why they decided to take Mwanga's body to be buried at Kasubi tombs. So also him is buried at Kasubi tombs. So he was already the king, and at the age of 15 years, he emerged to be the first king of Buganda.
15,
to visit several European countries, whereby he copied a lot of modernity.
Yeah, because he just basically came around the time where King Victoria, the Victorian became very powerful.
Yeah.
And then, so therefore, they took him out.
So
did the British resist him?
This one?
To kind of lower his...
because during that period, he was very young. And the other Philly people, they are the one who used to help him to make decisions. Even he had an agreement of 1900. He never signed it, but he was the one in charge of signing it. But because he was very young, he couldn't sign the agreement, because now what is he signing? He doesn't understand altogether. So he emerged to be the first king of Uganda to visit several European countries, from where he copied a lot of modernity altogether. So first and foremost, he was impressed by the modern building materials and the buildings in Europe. And when he came back, he established the first modern palace in our kingdom. That one we are going to see. And he changed some traditions.
He was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. And he changed the many traditions. For instance, here it shows he founded the FIFA here in Uganda. You know, internationally we're having FIFA, Federation of International Football Association. But when he came here, he just removed the I from you to form Federation of Uganda Football Association. That is around 1924. And he was the first president of that organization, FIFA.
So it became FIFA instead of FIFA?
Yeah, instead of FIFA.
Wow.
And also, he changed some traditions. For instance, here ladies were not allowed to eat chicken and eggs because chicken was considered to be part of dowry, like bride price. Yeah, you know, when you're going to marry someone, you exchange the chicken with your brother-in-law as he's giving you his sister. So in case the woman happens to eat chicken, it literally means that he has eaten her dowry. So by the time she will get the partner, her partner will be having nothing to take to the brother-in-law because he has already eaten chicken in the form of dowry. Yeah. But when he went to Europe and saw ladies enjoying chicken, came back and permitted them to do so. So he's a hero to the ladies. Definitely. So for him, he died 1939 at the beginning of Second World War. Yeah. He died of diabetes, and he was also buried at Kasubi Royal Tombs. Yeah. Then he was succeeded by his son, that is Kabaka.
That's a boy. Is that a boy or girl?
No, it's a man, boy.
Hey, looks like a lady.
No. Just is like very handsome.
Very handsome, man. Hey, so, that's a guy. Hey, doesn't it look like a woman?
At first I was also confused.
Yeah, man.
No.
But after reading the name George.
Yeah, it's Kabaka George William Frederick Rwangura Sir Edward Mutesa. He's a man. Was born in 1924. Then 1939, after the death of his father, he ascended on the throne. Yeah. Yes. So
let me catch you a bit. We don't have a picture of old of this guy when he was old.
Here.
Because
we don't have it here. Maybe we can see it anywhere here, but here it's not here.
Oh, yeah.
So I was born in 1924, then he ascended on the throne, 1939, immediately after the death of his father.
Okay.
And he emerged to be the first king of Uganda to test high quality education. At the age of 5 years, he went to Budo Junior. It's one of the prominent schools we have here in the country. Then after he joined King's College Budo.
Quick question. During that time, the kingdom and the kings making this decision, and we know that the colonial powers was very, they were suppressing a lot of local powers in African, power. Didn't they influence it? Did they sort of like where the colonial powers here, you can't be coming in and making this? How did they manage to do all of this with especially the British being on the ground?
So when the British came here, they found Buganda when it is very organized than any other like monarchy here in the country. That's why even Uganda, it wasn't a colony for the British, it was just a protectorate. Because they found Buganda when it is very organized, when we are having a very organized administration structure. So when they came here, they just incorporated their policies within the Baganda. That's why even in some areas, the Baganda were used as colonial agents. So they ruled on behalf of the colonialists. So it was very hard.
There's a last question.
Okay.
The Baganda people, way before, where did they come from? What part of? Because there was a lot of movement.
Okay.
Did they come from Cameroon? Did they come from Gabon?
Okay.
So not the Bantus.
Yeah.
The migration.
So Baganda, we are part of the Bantu, and we believe that the Bantu, they migrated from Bahela Gazelle altogether. And when they came here, they settled around the Intercastrian region, what we call the Great Lakes region, areas near water bodies. For example, on the northern shores of Lake Victoria, along the River Nile, near Lake Choga. And when they came here, they formed 10 groups, which included the Baganda, the Basoga, the Banyankole, the Bachiga, the Batoro. All of them, they are having a common word in their languages, which is called Intu altogether. That's why if a Muganda is speaking, a Musoga can understand, but he may fail to speak the what? The Luganda. When a Munyoro is speaking, I can understand everything he is speaking, but I may fail to do what?
To speak
the Munyoro altogether. So these tribes, the Bantu, they formed because of the migrations, and we believe that the Bantu migrated from Bahel Gazelle.
From where?
Bahel Gazelle.
Bahel Gazelle. I've never heard of that.
That is side of the Cameroon.
Oh, Cameroon.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Because I know most of the Bantus, even the ones that came to Angola, even DRC, even Congo, even Gabon, they all came from Cameroon.
Bahel Gazelle.
So they all came from the ORC.
That's where Bantu migrated from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have a country that was colonized by Arabs? Because my question is, I think
even the Arabs were colonized.
the first foreign religion to arrive here in Uganda was Muslims, Islamic, right?
Yeah.
So I'm having this confusion in my mind. How did they fail to colonize Baganda until the British came?
Okay. So the Arabs came here specifically to do trade altogether. So that's why at the end of the day, even at the first time they failed to convert this Baganda or other local people into their region, because for them they concentrated on trading in ivory and slaves. It is after when these Europeans came, the Protestants and the Catholics, then they also started concentrating on spreading their religion altogether.
Wow!
But for them they concentrated on business. They were business minded.
Now I understand.
So after King's College, he joined Makerere College, and during that period Makerere wasn't a university, it was still a college. Then later he was taken to England in Cambridge University, from where he attained skills in political science and education in the College of St. Magdalene. And then after he joined Sandhurst Military Academy.
The military academy?
Yeah.
Sandhurst,
you know it?
Prestigious.
Yeah, it's one of the best military schools. Yeah, which permitted him to join the Royal Grenadier Guards for the Queen of England. So he was a black man in the Queen's army.
Oh, it was the guards?
Royal Grenadier Guards.
Okay.
Yeah. So and the Queen was impressed by the services he rendered, and he was honored with this title you're seeing. Sir.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So then later, using the political and military skills he attained from Cambridge, the military skills he attained from Sandhurst and experience he attained from Royal Grenadier Guards. He came back here and participated in the struggles of achieving our country's independence. And actually, before Uganda was declared independent,
was he one of the men leading power behind
of course,
makes sense.
yeah.
So he was a sort of like a bright one, like sort of someone who understood how the modern Western system works.
Yeah. Because during that period, the colonialists were organizing the East African Federation, whereby they wanted to join Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania to form one state. But Mutesa said, no, for me, I want the independence of my kingdom. Because we found Buganda when it is very organized. Now, why are you combining me with the other states? So it is less wonder, therefore, that on 8th October 1962, Buganda as a kingdom was declared independent, before even declaring the entire country independent. But later, he said, no, the independence of Buganda, my kingdom, will not make sense if the rest of the neighboring territories are still under the hands of the colonialists. Yeah, he used the same idea of Kwame Nkrumah. You know, most of the African states, they tested colonialism, apart from Liberia and Ethiopia. Yeah, Ethiopia survived that early colonialism of 19th and 20th century after emerging victorious against Italy at Adowao and Emperor Haile Selassie. But among the African states, Ghana was among. Ghana in 1957.
So he had an influence on him as well.
Yeah, so Nkrumah, after acquiring Ghana's independence in 1957, Nkrumah said that the independence of Ghana will not make sense if the rest of African states are still under colonial rule. So he ended up extending military, financial, and moral support to several African states to also fight for their independence. So it was the same idea with our King Mutesa II. He said, no, the independence of Buganda will not make sense if the rest of the territories around my kingdom are still colonial rule. And he proposed the following day of 9 October 1962 to declare the entire country independent.
You know, something amazing about these leaders, colonials were still behind them. They even studied in their schools, and yet they still had guts to oppose what they were proposing.
Of course, yeah. For them, at least they were upstairs, in their minds, altogether. Yeah. Because they had lived with them for some quite good time altogether. Now they knew. Yeah, they knew the good things and the bad things of those people. That's why at the end of that day, despite the fact that they lived with them for some good time, but they ended up demanding for their independence. Yeah. So for him, when Uganda was declared independent in 1962, he emerged to be the first president of the Republic of Uganda.
Son,
Yeah, he became the president, and he was able to serve 3 posts at a go.
Well, he became the first president?
Yeah.
Is that the guy that we saw there?
Yeah.
With the long face and that's him. Oh, I see. Yeah.
At the National Monument, right?
Independence.
Sorry.
Right.
So, and then Obote, he was the one who received the instruments of independence, and he became the first prime minister. But later, due to power struggles, our king was overthrown from the position of the presidency. Because by that time, he was serving 3 posts. He was a king for Buganda Kingdom, president for Uganda, and still a Knight commander in the British Empire.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But Obote overthrew him in 1966.
Militarily?
Yeah. He came here with the help of Idi Amin and they attacked the king's palace.
How did they help Idi Amin? Was Idi Amin the general of the army at the time?
Yeah.
Is Idi Amin Buganda as well?
No. He's from northern Uganda.
But
Western Nile.
Bugote?
Obote.
Was he Buganda?
No.
He was also from northern.
From northern.
Yeah.
Same as Idi
Which
Amin.
tribe was Idi Amin?
Same tribe.
Idi Amin was a Kakwa from West Nile.
West Nile. Okay.
Yeah,
West Nile.
from West Nile.
Okay.
So, I'm a commander in the government of Obote. Obote directed Amin to come here and attack the king's palace. And they bombarded it in 1966, but due to military strength of our king, he was able to jump off the perimeter fence and he went into exile. That is London. And he died from there in 1969.
Wow.
Yeah. It's alleged that he was poisoned. Yeah.
In London?
His leg.
Yeah, in London. It is alleged that he was poisoned through alcohol.
He was poisoned in London.
Yeah.
Because he went back running to the people he betrayed.
It is allegation maybe by the ministers of Obote.
Okay.
Yeah, because during that period, Obote was the president.
So they tried to trace him.
Yeah. And he was celebrating his birthday.
And I feel like maybe they had some backing as well from the British. Because I feel like the colonial powers, when we had independence, they were still not happy. So they was trying to create some instability. You
never know. There, I cannot guarantee you. Those are just allegations. Yeah.
After the independence, they always try to create some instability with like other regions. I feel like they done it in Angola as well. After the independence, they tried to create groups of people. In Angola, we had war for 20 years because of that. So the Portuguese created after, you got independence, so you think you're big, all right, no problem. We're gonna side up with these people and get them to fight, divide to conquer.
By the way,
I think
you may be right, because
that game is still going on up to this time.
Because even after Obote overthrowing him, a year later, 1967, Obote abolished the kingdoms. He banned monarchies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
Now you have to ask your Obote.
Yeah, because they were when they overthrew him.
When the Obote was like,
he was afraid.
He never wanted the opposition from the kingdom.
Yeah,
so immediately after overthrowing our king from the position of the presidency, so using his power of the presidency, he decided to do what? To abolish monarchies. So we spent about 27 years.
With the Wakanda history they tell, when the Killmonger was taking over, he banned everything that was able to, whatever the king.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, same script which keeps going on years and years. Okay.
So, 1969, he died in London because of alcoholic poisoning, and his body was brought here in 1971 by Idi Amin Dada. So during that period, Obote was the president, and Amin was the army commander. So Obote, the president, had went for a meeting in Singapore altogether, and there was allegation that when Obote comes back here, he's going to ban Amin from the position of the army commander. And Amin took the first step by organizing a military coup d'etat and gave him a call that, Mr. President, don't bother to come back here. Now I'm the president. And Obote never came back here. Yeah.
He went away as well.
Yeah. So he passed through Tanganyika, the president of Tanzania.
Okay.
Altogether. And Amin became the president. So due to Amin's desire to capture the attention and the support from Buganda Kingdom, he brought back the body of our king. 1971.
Did he re-establish the kingdom?
Yeah. No. He didn't. He just brought back the body, and he was also buried at Kasubi, the tombs. Then after, he was succeeded by his son, but not immediately, because we spent about 27 years without monarchies here in our country.
27.
From 1967 up to 1993.
Okay.
Yeah. So when the current president came to power through a guerrilla war, that is Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. 1986. He collaborated with our king, that is Kabaka Mutebi, and they restored the monarchies in 1993. So ever since monarchies were restored, we are having one king, that is Kabaka Mutebi.
Is he still alive?
Yes. He has been on the throne for the last 32 years.
32?
Yeah, and in April we are going to celebrate his 70 years of young.
Oh, he's still young. 70.
Yeah, the kings never grow old. Even if he's 100, he's young.
Oh,
why?
I see.
It's respect or something.
Yeah. So this is his wife. He's happily married to one official wife, given the title of Navagaleka, and this is his family. He's the father of 2 known sons and 2 known daughters.
Is that the king?
No. This is the king. This is the first one. Yeah.
He looks like him, man.
Of course, yeah. And these are the chart of the presidents.
This is one of his sons?
Yes.
So, do this one has an influence into making decision on who's supposed to lead Uganda, since you have president's leadership currently?
All right. Okay, so now the country being a republic is led by central government altogether, and the central government is led by the president.
Okay.
But we are having monarchies, as I told you. Our country is very heterogeneous.
Okay.
We are having over 56 ethnic groups, whereby 5 are kingdoms, including Buganda, Busoga, Bunyoro, Tolo, and the Ankole altogether. Then others are chiefdoms. So the kingdoms are led by kings and chiefdoms are led by chiefs. But they're just figureheads over their territories. They are not allowed to participate in active politics altogether. But still they can advise the government on behalf of their territories. And the government listens to the advices from these cultural leaders.
And that means they still have an influence.
Huh?
Some
They
level.
have, but not direct
Yeah.
influence, because I think someone to directly influence the society, it is through engaging into politics altogether. But still they having a big following, because now the king is more respected even than a president, because his position is hereditary, but the other one is just elected altogether. So today he might be a president, tomorrow he might be a civilian. But for him is a king for his entire life altogether.
That's the spirituality behind it as well.
Damn it.
I mean, spiritually, they have some level of power with the land and the ancestors.
Yeah, of course.
That the president won't have.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that is Buganda, and these are the presidents who have ruled our country up to date. This is the current. Who's the favorite?
Really bad.
Idi Amin Dada.
Why is this guy doesn't have a portrait amongst others here?
These are kings.
These
These are presidents.
Presidents, very nice.
And this is Kasubi tombs where these kings are laid.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Kasubi tombs.
this guy is very powerful. I can see it.
Which one?
He's
This is a sign to the king.
Aura.
He has that aura in his appearance.
And this is when brought back the body of our king. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. From England.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am the British conqueror.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man, real bad man. British conqueror.
Are you really enjoying this video?
Yeah.
And let me introduce you to my friend from
Hello,
British.
everyone. How are you?
What's her name?
Eric.
Eric, from where?
From London, Angola, and Uganda.
So 3 in 1.
So I'll let you make up your mind.
Okay. I know where Nescafe got an idea of getting 3 in 1: milk, coffee, and sugar. This is you. You're a 3 in 1.
That's the one. That's the one.
So, this is my schoolmate right now, because we are in school of learning Buganda.
Exactly. He's the man.
And this is our
Can't film
teacher.
him right now, but this guy is very, very knowledgeable.
Yeah, very
We're
knowledgeable.
learning a lot
From
and
him.
hopefully you're gonna put it together and
Yeah, sure.
you're gonna follow it and learn as well.
Facts.
Nice.
You hear his accent? We are speaking one language, but in four
different accents.
But at least I've adapted some few Ugandan
So
accents
right
here.
here,
Okay.
we're having the official King's Palace.
Okay.
And so far, there are 3 kings who served from this palace.
Okay.
That is Kabaka Daudi Chwa,
Okay.
Kabaka Mutesa II, and
Okay.
our current king.
Okay.
That is Kabaka Ronald Mwenda Mutebi II. Then the other side, we are having the administrative block for Buganda Kingdom. It's called the Bulange.
Okay.
Yeah, which is having the General Assembly for the kingdom.
Okay.
That is the parliament.
Okay.
It's also having the office for the king,
Okay.
the office for the queen, the office for the prime minister,
Okay.
and also the administrative offices for other ministries.
Okay.
You know, Buganda is like a federal government,
Okay.
though it is not granted those patent rights,
Oh, okay.
but it's running as a complete government.
Okay.
And then we are having this adventurous royal mile, which stretches from here up to the parliament.
Okay.
So it is 1 mile altogether. And this one was copied. It is a photocopy of Edinburgh,
Edinburgh.
in Scotland.
In Scotland.
When you go to Scotland,
Okay.
there's something which is related to this, royal mile. And then on the road sides, we
Okay.
are having the sculptures for the clans.
Okay.
You know, our kingdom is clan-based, whereby is having over 56 clans, and each and every clan is represented by a symbol, which we call a totem.
A totem.
Yeah, and some of these totems are wild animals, others domestic animals.
Okay.
We have fish species, we have insects and birds, like leopard clan, lion clan, elephant clan, something of that kind.
Okay.
So those are the moldings on the
Wow.
road sides altogether.
Okay.
Yeah. Then in the middle, this road, Royal Mile, has got 2 roundabouts.
2
We have
roundabouts.
the other one, which is made with a monument of sepulted drums, you can see.
Okay.
In the middle, you see it?
I see it, yeah.
Yeah. Then also there's this one, whereby for the king, when he's moving along this way, he doesn't turn around. He passes through.
This
From-
one.
Yeah. Here and the other one.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Then for the rest of the people, they have to turn around.
So this is also a roundabout.
Oh, this
Yes.
is the way of the king.
Of the king.
You can't pass here.
No.
I came faster.
I had left you, but that's the reason I came faster, because I thought you were going to pass. You're not allowed. Even the other roundabout, no one is allowed.
So what happens
The
if
tree,
someone
they are
passes
called
through
candle
it?
nuts.
Lions.
Oh, king.
For the king?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we can proceed.
That's amazing.
So that's why I ran faster as we were doing your thing. I thought you were going to come and cross.
Oh, okay. And I would.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah.
So here we are having the flags for our country. I believe you're well versed with those.
Okay.
This is for the Uganda, black, yellow, red. Black, where it represents our skin color, we Africans.
Okay.
Yellow, abundant sunshine. I think you're feeling it.
Okay.
Then we have red, which is brotherhood.
It's too sunny.
Yeah, then there's a white circle, which means peace.
Okay.
And a bird with one leg up. Our national bird is a crested crane with one leg being raised up, which means that the country is moving forward.
Oh, okay.
Then the other side, we are having the Buganda flag,
Okay.
the flag for the kingdom, whereby the blue means that the kingdom is surrounded by water. That's Lake Victoria, River Nile, Lake Choga.
Okay.
Then it's having a cream in the middle, which represents peace.
Okay.
And it's having those spears and shields, which are symbols of power and protection.
Okay.
And the lion below, which represents our king. Then the other side pole, they normally put the flag for the king. It is in maroon in color, and it is put when the king is here.
Oh, so right now he's not around.
So when you find it, when it is there, you just know the king is around.
When the flag is up, yeah?
Yeah, the
And when
third
it's
one.
not here, it's down.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's not around
Yeah,
currently.
he's not around.
Okay. And that's the entrance. Okay.
Oh. So you can take a picture for the gun, then we proceed.
Oh, okay. Let's take a picture here. This is the kingdom.
The kingdom or the palace?
The palace, whatever. It's a kingdom, right? Hey, who gives a
These are
heck?
the headquarters.
Like I don't have a phone.
What?
A cannon. You know, when Amin heard that there was allegation that Obote is coming back to overthrow him,
Okay.
he requested for military support from Colonel Muammar Gaddafi. He was his good friend.
Oh,
Yeah, and Muammar Gaddafi gave him 10 cannons.
okay.
Remember, immediately after overthrowing our king from the position of the presidency, this place was turned into a barracks altogether. Yeah. So later, when the kingdoms were restored, the government came here and collected those replicas for the cannons. But the kingdom requested to leave one as a souvenir to commemorate those days when this place was still used as a barracks. Yeah. So it's called Idi Amin's cannon.
So this is the canon of Idi Amin.
Yeah.
Can I take a photo here?
Please feel free.
Okay. I want to have memories.
Uh-huh.
Organized and still remain intact.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm really learning a lot.
Part of DRC, the other Congo and Gabon was all one kingdom.
Oh,
One of the mightiest
kingdoms in
I will
Africa.
ask later about it. We're
One
going
of the
this way.
mightiest, I think, alongside this kingdom in Africa. But the Portuguese and the Belgian people did everything to destroy it. They turned our king to a Christian and eventually destroyed the kingdom.
The kingdom, yeah.
This looks like a Rolls Royce.
The other one are the rings of Rolls Royce. So these are some of the replicas for the Kabaka Mutesa II's vehicles. You know, when the Obote's government attacked his palace, they vandalized his properties, including his vehicles, and most of them were buried underground. So when the kingdom was restored, the kingdom decided to extract these materials, these vehicles, to put them here, like to commemorate the bad acts which were done by the government. Yes. So here we're having 3 vehicles. On top we are having a Daimler Benz. This is a Daimler Benz. Then this is a Cadillac. This is a frame of a Cadillac. And then we are having rims of Rolls Royce.
So they basically just put it together, yeah? Different cars.
Yeah. But Obote and Amin, they vandalized his properties. So they put these replicas here so that the coming generation, they don't do the same mistakes.
Oh, okay. As a reminder.
Yeah.
The way they put
This
broken
story
cars.
is very, very similar to a story in the DRC. The story of a guy called Mobutu and Lumumba.
Mobutu Sese Seko.
Yeah.
Patrice Lumumba and Mobutu.
Mobutu Sese
Mobutu
Seko,
got
I know
killed,
him.
and Mobutu was best friends with Idi Amin. Best friends.
So they both almost ended up the same way.
Same situation, yeah.
Same script. Oh my goodness.
So we can pass here and we proceed to Amin's torture chambers. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 300 meters from here.
Or 300 meters to Amin's chamber.
Torture chambers.
Torture chamber. Okay. Let's head there and see. So guys, this is the way. And this is our tour guide, or rather our teacher, who is telling us about the story. And we are heading to Amin's torture chamber. Amin is torture chamber. This is where people used to suffer. Oh no, let me not spoil it for you. Let's go there and learn. I have feelings you're gonna like it. Every bit of information you're gonna get. I have started speaking British because of my friend here. I have started speaking British because of you.
Yeah,
I'll be
serious. Serious. I'm not even speaking British. If I start speaking British, mate, how you doing, mate? That's East London. That's East London accent.
Say,
hello, mate.
Say water bottle.
Huh?
Say water bottle in
A water bottle, mate.
That's crazy.
Water bottle.
One time I listened to Adele speaking.
That's from East London. She's East London. I'm from East London as well. But it's called a Cockney accent.
Oh, Cockney.
The interpret, like she was in the US doing an interview.
Yeah.
Like the person interviewing her
Was like, I really don't get what she's saying.
she was white.
Yeah.
But she was like,
what you saying?
And the comment section is crazy. People are asking.
These shows like the shows of Elena.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
Right.
Like everyone in the crowd was laughing.
Yeah.
And then the interviewer asked, "Did you people get anything?"
But you know the craziest accent is the one from Liverpool.
Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that. The guy was speaking, I'm like, is that even English?
Yeah, Liverpool.
It sounds
The
different.
northern accent. Yeah, it's crazy.
Eish.
Australian accent is interesting as well.
Australia.
Yeah.
Oh. I love Kenyan accent. I'm loyal to it.
I love the Banyankole accent.
Banyankole
That's
accent.
my favorite accent. I
Banyankole.
love Kansime.
Kansime.
Kansime Banyankole.
Kansime za Munyankole? Mushiga.
Chiga.
Yeah.
But Machiga and Banyankole are like this. It's like
They have the same accent.
it's like Banyoro and Batoro.
Do they have the same accent?
They split from each other.
Man, I love that accent, man.
They are energetic in whatever they do, even the speaking energetic.
You know Ugandan accent. People love Ugandan accent, yeah, because it's a nice accent. It's comedic. It makes people. You can easily be a comedian.
It's funny.
Like President Museveni, yeah, he went to the UN and he was making a speech to presidents. There was a lot of presidents there, yeah. People expect him to talk about like political stuff, yeah, interesting stuff, because they goes. This time I decided to come to New York and bring my own pineapple.
I carry my own minute.
He was right, because the pineapple in London and the pineapple here, much different.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because the pineapple tastes like cardboard.
Another place to take a picture.
Yeah, so here.
While we come out, I think these are waiting for us, so we can. First
Which one?
No, I'm saying these ones are waiting for us to.
Yeah.
So we can wait to shall take you after.
Okay.
Okay.
So now this is the Amin's torture chambers.
Okay.
We can proceed. You know,
okay.
when Amin came to power, around 1971,
Okay.
he requested the Israelites
Okay.
to construct for him like an underground Amale where he can keep his weapons, the gunpowder, and the other fighting instruments altogether, which are used by the soldiers.
Okay.
But later, after a period of 80 months, Amin turned this, he had turned this Amale to become a torture chamber.
Instead of storing the whatever, the fighting equipment.
Yeah, instead of keeping the fighting equipment here, now the place was turned into a torture chamber where many people lost their lives altogether. You know, when he came to power, he started receiving opposition from the Obote's supporters.
Okay.
And now what he did is collecting those people around the city center. They blindfold them and they put them in the boots of saloon cars. Then after they drive them around Kampala for about 8 hours to confuse their minds. So by the time they bring them here, they couldn't understand where they exactly are altogether. Yeah. So many people thought maybe they have taken far away from the city center when they are still here.
The same place.
So when this place was turned into a torture chamber, they installed in electricity. If you try to see this wire were not installed at the same time with this. You see this is a new slab more than this one. Okay. And the other side, that's where the electric switch was put altogether. So they could bring those people and they place them in this electrified water. You see these black lines that are showing the level of the electrified water. So they put them here, then they start asking them a lot of questions about the governments of Obote altogether. Then after they put those people into these docks, there are 5 docks of the same sizes, which are not well ventilated. So it is assumed that about 80 to 100 people, they would do fixed in one dock. And then after they would cross using a sliding door. You can see those metallic nannies up. They would cross it using a sliding door. Then people, they would suffocate to death. And then after those bodies were poured in Lake Victoria, others in the River Nile, and the others in the nearest swamps together. So it is assumed during those years of 1970s, the Nile crocodiles, the Nile perch, they grow big because they used to feed on people. And some people, even up to now, they don't feed on fish because of those bad memories altogether.
Damn, I wish I didn't hear that because I love fish.
Most of the people was it just political people, or was it just any government information if you're trying to do something?
So the people which were targeted here were men. No woman was killed here or child, because during that period the women were not participating in active politics. Okay. So they were targeting first the political opponents, then the intellectuals. Those are the lawyers, the teachers, those people who are well versed with political issues, intellectuals and political opponents. So during Amin's regime, approximately 19,000 people lost their lives here. And then after, when Obote came back, remember Obote came back to power, and it is assumed that for him during his regime, approximately 60,000 people lost their lives. Yeah, he also used this place for the same purpose. So people were killed here during 2 regimes. The first one for Amin, 19,000 people, and Obote's regime, 60,000 people, making 25,000 people.
Damn it.
So many people here in our country, they can no longer trace back their backgrounds because of this press. And it's one of the reasons why our king doesn't sleep within that palace. He doesn't sleep there. He just comes there. Yeah, he's having other palaces around Buganda Kingdom.
Because of this?
Yeah, because of the bad history of this place. So he just comes there to meet his visitors, to attend online meetings, and to do his professional work. But he doesn't sleep there altogether. Yeah. So this is the dark side of the king's palace.
Looking at chambers where people actually...
Yeah. And when kingdoms were restored, and President Museveni came to power, one of his main reasons why he came to power is to end this unnecessary killing of people. And then he get to know about this press, and they came back and they removed the other electricity. So right now it is no longer used as a torture chamber. It is meant to be a tourist destination.
Yeah. I don't know if you but I can smell death.
You smell death?
Yeah.
think we can proceed. Country from Uganda
Idi Amin
to
wanted
Idi.
it to change
To Italy.
To Idi.
Oh,
Idi.
Idi.
Yeah, instead of calling it Uganda, he wanted to call it Idi.
Idi.
Yeah. And
So he wanted to erase the name Uganda
Uganda.
and call it
Idi.
Idi. Idi country. So we've
Yeah.
been. So right now we could be in Idi,
In Idi.
not in
IDI.
Uganda.
Yeah. But when he introduced that like a proposal, most of his cabinet members, they accepted and said, yeah, it's okay, you can continue. But one of his members, one of the cabinet members, he raised up a hand and he said, but Mr. President, do you know a country which is known as Cyprus? Idi answered yes. And he said the people from Cyprus are known as Cypriots. So if you leave Uganda to become Idi, it means the people are going to be idiots.
That's very
Then he
right.
said, now your children are the grandchildren. I don't think that they will be happy. They will be happy to be called idiots. And the main answer said, now among this cabinet, me and you are the only intelligent people. So now let the country remain Uganda.
Oh, damn
You
it.
know about the 1970s, yeah? There was another one. It was like a wave of maybe a bit loony president. There was another president in Central Africa called Bokassa,
Bukasa? From which country?
Republic of Central Africa.
For Central Africa.
It was around the same time. You had Mobutu in the DRC, Bokassa in Central Africa, and Idi Amin in Uganda. That guy, he became an emperor,
Oh,
a
no.
French emperor.
Emperor.
And then he said he's the French emperor of thing, and he crowned himself as the emperor.
Even Amin did the same. He declared himself the conqueror of the British Empire,
Yeah.
whereby he invited the queen, and Amin refused to meet the queen from his state house. So what Amin did, he went to his land, that is northern Uganda.
Okay.
And northern Uganda, they normally constructed these grass-thatched huts, which are having like low entrances. So when the queen now had to go to northern Uganda to meet the president, that is Idi Amin Dada. And when the queen reached there, they invited they called Idi Amin that now the queen is here waiting for you. Amin said, no, let her come inside altogether. So the queen had to bow so that he can enter altogether. Then after that period, Amin said, now I'm the conqueror of the British Empire, because even I had made the queen to bow before me. You see? So now we are going to learn about our traditional backcloth.
Okay.
It's one of the traditional fabric we have here in our country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this looks cute
Yeah,
from
so
far.
that you can grab something to
Let
take
me
back
show
home.
them.
Remember.
It looks amazing. After this, are you going back to London?
Yeah.
Why?
Going back to London. I'm coming back here again.
Okay.
Coming back here again.
In London.
Maybe
Let us first learn from the factory up to there.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not London, it's London.
It's London.
London.
London. No, it's not Latin. London. Oh, so this tree has a history?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you're from Kenya?
I'm from Kenya, yes.
Yeah, this is a mugumo.
Mugumo.
It is a very sacred tree in Kenya.
Yeah.
So for us, we call it fig tree.
Fig tree.
Yeah, where
We have a town called the Fig Tree in Nairobi.
Oh.
I've never known if it's this tree. Maybe there was a big tree like this one. Yeah.
So this is a fig tree where we get the backcloth. There's a material thing. We shall get to learn about how it is made.
Okay.
So they peel off the skin,
Okay.
this outer skin of a fig tree.
Okay.
Then after they can boil it for some time.
Okay.
Then they get like a rim of wood,
Okay.
and they start malleting it using wooden mallets. So
Okay.
the more they bang it, the more it expands. And
Okay.
it's having the capacity to expand like 3 times more than the original skin. So if the original skin pelt is like 3 inches, the final product
Will be 9
will be
inches.
like 9 altogether.
That's
and
crazy.
then after peeling it, they bring these banana leaves
Okay.
and banana fibers. They tie that peeled press so that they can cover it like to protect it from direct sunshine.
Okay.
Then the skin is having the capacity to regain after a period of 8 months.
Okay.
So they can harvest this skin for about 4 times altogether.
That's impressive.
Then after malleting the other material, they put it under sunshine to form that fabric, which we call a backcloth.
Backcloth.
Yeah, so here in our culture, a backcloth is our traditional wear. Before the coming of this cotton, silk, the Baganda used to put on backcloth.
Okay.
So the ladies will put around their breasts and around their waists. Okay. Then the men could put around, like they do the crossback with the capsule on the head together. Yeah. So right now, it was recognized by UNESCO. That is 2005.
Okay.
Reason being, at least Baganda, we have tried to trace back, like to have kept our heritage, because we can even trace back our first traditional wear, which is the backcloth.
Okay.
So it was recognized,
okay,
and now it is highly demanded on the world market. It is exported to Germany to make a car cushions in the Mercedes-Benz seat covers.
Okay.
It is also exported to USA to make shoes and belts by Nike. And the reason why they embrace this material, because it's friendly to the environment. Even if you throw it on the ground, it decomposes altogether. So right here, we also have what we call community-based tourism, whereby the communities around, they participate in tourism actively through engaging in various activities. So here, what they decided to do is to make paintings on this same material, because whenever visitors come here, they don't want to go back without something. And you know, when visitors are finishing their tours, they normally go to markets and they buy canvas, souvenirs. But now they found canvas to be something which is everywhere. And now people have to think so that they can come up with something which is very unique. You know, everyone wants something which is unique.
Yeah.
So we came up with this idea of creating paintings on that backcloth, which exhibit Buganda culture. And those colors are acrylic. At first, they were using water-based colors, but they used to fade. But right now, they adopted acrylic colors. For them, they are permanent. They don't fade.
Okay.
So I believe for them, they are finished. We can proceed. We're going to pass through so that you can also grab something.
Yeah, that is the church
he can. About. I can't.
One of the oldest churches.
That is Lubaga.
Which one?
That is the biggest church for the Catholics.
Oh, right.
Which one is that?
It's called the Lubaga Cathedral.
Oh, the one with the cross and 2 towers. Yeah, I saw it. You see it?
2 towers,
next to the...
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, that's the oldest church.
We shall go there. Catholic.
So
how many years?
I have like, I think it is 100. No, it is turning 100.
Oh, okay. You can visit there.
The things that you can visit if you're looking for tourism here. We have the Gaddafi Mosque. We have Namirembe Church somewhere there.
Have you done Gaddafi Mosque already?
Somewhere there. This one.
Okay.
And as well.
Wow.
You can have a seat over here.
Thank you.
When buy it today.
Okay. This looks amazing.
Something unique, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I say I got this from Uganda.
Yeah, something unique. And the Buganda owns the copyright of this backcloth. So what they do after peeling the skin, they bring it here. They start malleting it using these wooden mallets. So they start with that one with the big grooves together like this to soften together. Then after they continue while reducing the grooves, softening. Then after they start malleting. Why do they mallet? So that they can produce something with interlocking layers. You can see, interlocking layers. Then after they put it under sunshine. This material is very durable. It can last for more than 100 years.
Wow. Really?
Altogether.
Okay.
It can last for more than 100 years. So because you're travelers, we don't frame this painting from here.
Okay.
What we do, if you're taking a material, we roll it like this, and they put in a piece of paper.
Okay.
Altogether. You know, we are very sensitive with the environment.
Okay.
We don't use polythene bags, we use papers.
Okay.
When you reach home, you unfold, and you can even iron at the back.
Oh, you can iron?
Yeah, without steam.
Is it?
Yes, to make it straight. You know, you can buy it today when you're going back to your country, like 2 months later, altogether. So of course it has to be loaded. Then after you have to make it straight. Then after you can give it a simple frame and you hang it somewhere. So when you receive any visitor, there's no need of telling him or her that I have ever been to Buganda Kingdom, because this is a manifestation. It's only produced here in Buganda.
Oh, it can't be copyrighted.
Yeah. So, you know, art is very subjective. What I like, he may not. What you like, he may not. So please feel free and pass through. And they have different meanings. And I choose, I can explain the meaning.
I want to know about that one. That kid over there.
You can pass through and you pick your interest.
This is my interest. Guys, can you see this? This is my interest.
How much is this?
Oh.
Yeah.
The price is here.
I told you
200,000
he's
Uganda
influenced.
shillings. Yeah, Uganda shillings. You know, Ugandan money sounds in thousands, but when you convert into dollars.
No, I know.
I
I know exactly how much it will be in pound or dollars.
That's like 7,124 Kenyan shillings.
7,000.
Yeah, that's like 700 USD.
That would be
no, $7. $7, sorry.
What?
$7.
In which one?
It's like 7,100 Kenyan
This
shillings.
One?
Yeah.
No.
200,000 divided by 28.
You're talking about Kenyan shillings or dollars?
Kenyan shillings.
Oh.
In dollars, it's like $60.
But the prices are discount, there's a discount. This is 200,000. You can give you a discount of 20%.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be 180.
Yeah, you make
180.
180. Or roughly you make 150. 25%. Of
25%
discount. Yeah, you make 150.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get a story about this one? This kid.
First finish.
So guys, as you know, I'm not a tourist, I'm an explorer, but my friend here, my brother from UK, he has got his painting. At how much, bro? You find it cheap or why you con?
Guys, very interesting, man. Very interesting stuff.
How much did you pay for yours here?
Pay 50.
$50.
No, 50K. 50,000 Ugandan shillings. That would be how much in Kenyan shillings?
Like 1,000, 2,000? 1,500 there.
Wow.
Something like that.
Wow.
That's really expensive.
Coming to Nairobi soon.
Welcome to Nairobi.
Man.
These things are not
I
for
need to
everyone.
discover Kenya. I've never been to Kenya before.
You really? Can we go together before you go to London?
Yeah? Yeah, man.
I can tour you around to show you. We have everything, including beautiful women.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. This looks like. This is a gazelle. Oh. Giraffe.
Yeah, we have giraffes. If you like to take any,
I
we
think.
have a nearby ATM.
Oh. Okay.
How much do you
For the giraffes or elephants, these two.
I currently I don't have money for real. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You don't want to do.
No, you're not in me. I'm recording myself.
You don't have money.
I don't have money.
Asad,
Huh?
the agent did not carry any money.
Yeah, no. I didn't even carry my card. Yeah. But it's very interesting, guys. You can always come here and buy a souvenir. Hey, do delivery in Kenya. In Nairobi?
Yes.
Yeah, bring them.
So you just need to take our number.
Yeah?
Then you take the picture, like you take the snap that you like.
I like this one, and I haven't got the meaning of this one.
The what? Which one?
This one. I really wanna know about it.
Those are the days of the pandemic.
Oh, Corona.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, by that time here in Africa, mainly we had no masks.
okay.
So we used these young ones. They used to make masks through papers using rubber bands.
Damn.
Because the pandemic was very serious, so they could scare of like removing the masks.
Okay.
They could just tear these
Oh,
the papers and then they eat. You know, African girls.
okay.
Whenever they finish of eating, they always pray aloud with their plates,
Okay.
even the spoons. They could put the plates on the top of their heads,
Okay.
even play with the spoons.
Thank you so much for the meaning. Guys,
Attacked by some.
stop skipping the topic. Where does the name Yoel comes from?
It's not ready. It was attacked by some.
So I believe his dad was from the 7th Brigade.
Okay.
the British Army.
Okay.
So they used to call his dad Mu7.
Oh.
And that's what they usually call them. When there are many, locally they are called Abaseveni. I think that came from Luganda, right? Abaseveni.
Abaseveni.
Yeah, so it's like a title of someone that fought mostly in the world wars.
Yeah.
The Second World War?
Second, yeah.
That's why they're called the Abaseveni.
Abaseveni.
Museveni, him calling himself Museveni, it's like, yeah, he's one of those big guys.
Mu7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I know. You see,
Interesting.
you wanted to skip something which is really interesting, and
But the banana is also important because this is a banana.
you love bananas. That's the problem. So this is an old house.
Those used to be officers for the kingdom in that period.
Bro, you removed his mic, please. You said?
By those officers.
Data pool. We are sitting here again. Okay, he's
Eh?
speaking again.
Okay.
I was telling you that before the construction of the other administrative block,
Okay.
this one were used to be the officers for the kingdom, but later when they constructed the other administrative block, the other blank, then the officers were transferred to the other building.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
But
always,
currently there's homesteads for soldiers.
someone said that a tree brings bad luck when you plant them in your compound.
Cactus.
Yeah, I heard so.
No, whatever you believe in, someone may come up with an allegation that this trip brings bad luck. And if you
I think
listen
you
to
can.
it,
So everything is just a belief.
What fruit is this? Is this avocado?
yeah. And at that stage you can harvest them, and that's, I think that's
So in Kenya, this is the sacred tree,
Avocado?
avocado. You can even get a girlfriend if you have an avocado tree.
Serious?
Yee. It's the most loved.
Aphrodisiac.
Yeah, it's the most loved fruit in Kenya.
Serious?
I'm just exaggerating, but it's the most glorified fruit. It's avocado.
Wow.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
You don't like them.
I love it, but the ones that we get from London, they come from Israel.
Oh, they're not good quite.
you see where Israel plants their fruits.
Yeah.
They got that soil from Entebbe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because they constructed during the construction, they would grade, get that soil, put it on planes,
and take it
or
to
choppers
Israel.
take it to Israel and then lay it. So they took fertilized land, soil, and then that's why they grow their oranges and everything.
And this
Okay.
jackfruit,
Jack-
we were talking about the fruits.
Yeah. I love this one,
We have
man.
it. There's some of them in Angola as well.
Too many.
They originated from South Asia, that is India, and we embraced it here because of the presence of the fertile soils we have here. So now it's one of the fruits we enjoy.
Wow.
Oh, that's why India is one of the countries that I've been seeing videos. I've always been seeing.
Yeah, it is a
videos.
substitute
Yeah.
to those one who are vegetarians. Those one who doesn't eat meat,
They eat this one.
yeah.
Fenesi.
Guy just cuts like this.
Yeah.
Ate bamufulumya chali muto.
How is it called in Uganda?
Huh?
How is it called in Uganda?
Fene.
Fene. Oh, it's fenesi in Swahili.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
So almost we are coming to the end of our tour.
Okay.
Let me hope that you have enjoyed.
Very much.
Yeah, you have been Joel, your tour guide. Thank you for visiting the place. Thank you for visiting the King's Palace.
Thank you.
And, thank you for visiting the country at large,
Okay.
which is Uganda. You're from Kenya, and the other from Angola. And thank you for bringing them.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So for the meantime, you're still with us here in the country. Please enjoy the rest of the country.
Okay. I think this guy is gonna practice a small ritual, which is in Europe and UK and USA.
Small ritual.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They must give a tip on any kind of service. In Africa, we leave you dry.
No,
I respect you though.
That is.
Yeah.
So
Give
since he's
some-
saying in Africa we live with dry, we don't have anything. I can buy that big water of Rwanda.
I can also afford water.
It's okay.
there's water here. There's Rwenzori water here.
Rwenzori, I think
Where
we
is
can
it?
get at the
I'm very
restaurant outside.
thirsty. Yeah, I can also afford a bottle of water. You see?
Thank you very much.
The culture. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm also giving you.
Let me give it. I was gonna give it to him. I don't believe
Remain
you.
with this.
You.
Let me remain with this.
Thank you, my brother. This guy is my G. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Where should people come to subscribe on your channel? You have a channel?
Yeah, it's a new channel.
It's called?
It's called, what is it called?
You don't know your name?
What's the name of the channel? It's called Eric the Explorer.
Eric the Explorer.
The main channel, I've got
3 of them.
I've got 2 of them.
Yeah.
One is for Angola,
Yeah.
which is Angola in image.
Okay.
One is in Congo,
Okay.
which is called Congo
In
in
image.
image. And then Eric the Explorer,
Uh,
that's the Ugandan side, and Kenya and
worldwide channel.
Tanzania.
Yeah, it's African.
Yeah, Joel, we are going to edit the video and
Okay,
upload
maybe
it.
you will share with me a copy.
Yeah,
You
we.
can share the WhatsApp number.
I also need your number.
Thank you guys. Please remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be the first person to receive notification whenever I upload my content. Hakuna matata yajayo yanafurahisha.